Okay. Hey everybody, this is I am here at the Illinois Veterans Home. Now, about once, sometimes twice, I come out here throughout the year and do a live feed to show you another side of what we do. And I am talking about for the motivational side, the reason why we do things. Out here at the Illinois Veterans Home, and I will walk around here in a minute with all the live feeds. It's just I have my satellite hookup. Get across to people is this: in life, your freedoms, your motivation, what you do came at a cost. It came at a price, and a lot of people, they don't ever want to think about that price. However, out here at the cemetery, whether it's a cemetery like this or where my mom's buried or something like that, these are the richest places in the world that will go untapped for eternity. And a lot of people don't understand what that means. That means what are in these hollow grounds right now are dreams that never got to come to fruition, ideas that never took shape, inventions that never got invented, wealth that never got to be had, love that never got to be expressed. When we die, we die. Now, religion explains a little bit of it, but what you got to understand is every day, the reason why we have to be nice to people, the reason why we must go out of our way to show kindness, courtesy, the reason why we got to stop people that are committing scams and everything else is because people that are out here, especially at the veterans homes throughout the world and throughout the United States and all the different cemeteries, there were moms and dads, sisters and brothers, grandparents, great-grandparents. They wanted a better life for each and every one of us. And if we sit at home on our butts and do nothing all day long, and we don't learn how to be coachable, we don't learn how to take corrective criticism, we don't learn how to be kind, then what they wanted for us goes in vain. And we are no different than the people that are lying in the hollow ground. You see, when a person dies, they want what's best for the next people, the next generation. They actually want a better future. You can't take your wealth with you. You cannot take your possessions with you. You cannot take people with you. When you're gone, we don't know the next part. But when you look out here and you see all these great men and died in their home, died of cancer, died of suicide, whether or not you go to a regular graveyard and you see these people out there, the one thing they all have in common, they no longer have the opportunity to live their life. You see, I see people every day that they go out there, they're missing a leg, and they go out there and they're running marathons. They're going out there and they're missing arms and limbs. They've had heart attacks. Yet every day they go out there and they work harder than people that have never lost a single body part. They go out there and they do more than somebody that says, oh, I can't do that because I'm too lazy. See, I put a thing on my Facebook status today that said, there's two things like, you either can't or you won't. The problem is the people that say they can't are the people that won't do it. Because you look and you see somebody else that goes and does it. When you say that, oh man, Michael Phelps just set a record. Oh, I can never break it. Did you know an 11-year-old broke Michael Phelps' record the other day? The long jump. The record never got broken since Greek times. Then all of a sudden, somebody never knew the world record and actually broke the record. After that, people kept breaking it. Nobody ever thought that anybody could do a mile in under 4 minutes. We are only set back in life by our imaginations. In other words, if we can't think it, if we cannot imagine it, if all of a sudden we keep saying, oh, it'll never happen, oh, I can't do it, then it's never going to happen. When you sit there and tell yourself every day in life, oh, I'm never going to get that job, or how come I don't get a promotion, but you do nothing to go after it, you don't think outside the box, then you're right, you're never going to get it. You get so locked into a comfort zone. You get so locked into a box that everything in your life now revolves around that box. You can't think outside the box. You don't want your kids thinking outside the box. You know, Grant Cardone said it great the other day. If you don't know who Grant Cardone is, look him up. Great motivator. He said it great the other day. We tell our kids to save for a rainy day. Why? What do we do on a rainy day? We sit inside. We do nothing. We sit there and pout. Why do we have to save for a rainy day? Why do we tell everybody that, you know, we have to wait for the next great opportunity? Why can't we create the next great opportunity? Why do you have to wait to get a better job at work? How come you cannot do another resume, turn it at work and say, hey, I really want this job, and you keep every day turning something in, telling them, you know, learning something more? If you don't know something, how come you can't go to a vocational school and learn a trade? How come you can't go back to college? You don't have the money? That's not an excuse. Okay, because there are ways of getting the money to do it. There are people out there, there's grants. The federal government has all kinds of stuff. See, the only thing that's going to stop you getting from what you want is you. And if you're around people every single day that are naysayers, they're trapped in their own little box also, and all they do is they hold you back, then you need to get new friends. You need to get around people that will motivate you, energize you. It doesn't matter what their religion is, their race is, their sex is, their creed, their culture. I don't care about any of that. I was never brought up to, you know, judge a person by what they had between their legs. I was never raised to judge a person by the color of their skin. When I went in the Marine Corps, you all go in together, you come out together, and it doesn't matter who you are. What matters is that you don't give up on your brothers, because if you give up, you're going to get everybody killed. And maybe in life we need to start thinking about that when we go into our workplace, when we go into these schools to teach our kids. If we do not do the best of our ability, we are failing the next generation. We are letting down those who went before us. If all we're trying to do is go back and listen to all the naysayers and negative people, then we're no better. On Facebook today and social media today, okay? I literally eliminate negative people. I completely get rid of them, but every once in a while there's something that pops up. And I hear all these people complaining about their baby daddies or the baby mamas and everything else. Did you ever wonder what it'd be like if you chose to take a higher road and started being nice and not complain that, oh, I'm always nice? That's a complaint. I'm talking about literally be nice. Oh, they're great. And then shut up about it. Oh, nope, they're great. Their daddy takes them. If they don't take them, that's fine. Just let them be. Sometimes you got to let things be. Sometimes you got to walk away from that, what is causing pain and stress in your life, and doing something better with your life. I know a lot of people, they use other people and they use all these other things as a crutch, as a tool. But if you get down to it, you're the keeper of your own destiny. You are the difference in what's going to happen in your life. And a lot of people are like, oh, I'm helpless. Oh, I'm doing this. Oh, I was bullied in school. Oh, I never had a prayer. So what? Did you overcome that obstacle? Can you overcome the fear and the pain? Can you be a better person today than who you were yesterday? When was the last time, instead of going out and telling your friends, looking at the latest drama, because we're all on a soap opera, I guess, when was the last time you went out there and said, did you see the news and how great they did? Oh my God, did you hear the person that won the race over at the raceways? Did you hear about the person that opened up a new business? Let's go congratulate them. Did you actually go and see somebody graduate from college? Did you go to a high school graduation and see all the young men and women that are going to get ready to go out in society and how proud they are for graduating? Did you know their stories about how they struggled but they still made it? Did you see the stories of people that have fought cancer and won? They didn't just say, oh, I got cancer, I'm dead, goodbye, and die. No, they fought over and over and over again. Well, guess what? Their fight encouraged somebody else, right? Their fight encouraged, the ones that are buried in this ground today, their fight encouraged somebody else to live longer. You know, I see that commercial on TV with Alzheimer's, and they say that we are going to find a cure for Alzheimer's. Not, we may find a cure, we will find a cure. That is positive thinking. Now, people today are living longer from Alzheimer's. They're living longer from different ailments because of the people that came before them, that went before them, and they're doing an outstanding job. We teach our kids that they could be better tomorrow than who we are today. You just need to be coachable. You need to be open to new ideas. You know how many times I've talked to people about brick and mortar businesses, network marketing businesses, welding jobs, factory jobs, trucking jobs, and they all have different excuses, or they heard something from so-and-so. Who cares what you heard from so-and-so? So-and-so doesn't live outside the box. So-and-so is not struggling to get on their feet. So-and-so doesn't need the money that you need right now. So-and-so is not fighting for their kids. So-and-so does not have to look trim and proper because they got the world looking at them. Okay? So-and-so does not give two cares what you think, because they're already doing what they're going to do. What matters is you do what you do, and you get around those people that lift you up, build you up. Be better. Okay? It's not about what I can tell you or somebody else can tell you. It's about how you feel. It's about the people you get around. They're going to motivate you to do more. You want a better position in the job you're at? Go after it. You want to go and you want to graduate from college or some university somewhere, then go do it. Fine, you're not doing well in history. You're not doing well in math. You know what my dad always taught me? There was a guy at his work. He goes, you know what? He sucked at math. But you want to know something? Every single day, he went and got a tutor. Every single day, he learned. And guess what? Next thing you know, he actually knew more about math than everybody else, yet he was really, really bad at it, but he got the help he needed. Just because you're not good at something doesn't mean you can't learn something. Doesn't mean that you cannot become proficient at it. It only means that you're not thinking outside the box on ideas on how to learn, okay? Or how to do better. You're not dead in the ground. You're not. Which means you have a future. You can do more than all these people out here and make them proud. Why? Because they want more for you. That's why they're here. They want more for you than who they were. They want you to keep excelling. They want you to succeed. They want you to be nice. They want you to be kind. They want you to call your moms and your dads and tell them, hey, I was just thinking about you. I miss you. Hey, they want you to call your sisters and brothers and say, hey, I know we don't always see eye to eye. We might have a different viewpoint, but you matter. Why do they want you to do that? Because they no longer have the option. They no longer are able to. They can look down from us in Valhalla or heaven, wherever they're at, but they can no longer physically tell us or guide us. They have to go off of what they've already told us. Now, the people that died in my life always encouraged me to do more. That's the reason why I keep going after more. Now, everybody thinks that I was raised a certain way, and I wasn't. Believe it or not, I was raised by my dad. I was raised by my grandparents. I was raised by people that believed in me and believed in my dreams, and they believed that no matter what, I need to have a solid foundation, but to go after what I want. But to always make sure that I'm learning. I'm educating myself, making sure that I can do it without anybody's help. Okay? They made sure that if I'm going to learn to cook, I'm going to learn to cook. I'm not just going to go to McDonald's all the time. If I'm going to learn to run, then I better run that race myself. It doesn't matter what place you come into. It doesn't matter where you're at. The idea is that you finish it. They taught me a long time ago that you're not going to see the finish line. You're not going to see the start line at times in your life. The only thing you're going to see is desert. And you're going to get confused. And you're not going to know where to go. And that's where a lot of people are today. They're confused. They don't know where to go. They don't see the start line. They don't see the finish line. All they see is dust and sand, and it's storming here and raining there. And they look at their compass, and the magnetic thing in the compass is going everywhere. And it's confusing. They don't know what to do. And they go ask their friends. Their friends are like, I gave up a long time ago. What kind of friend is that? But then all of a sudden, you have faith in yourself. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to keep going forward. I got to find that finish line no matter what it takes. You have to be willing to die for your cause. You have to be willing to go after what you want and not fear the unknown. Of course, it's scary. Danger is real. Okay? Fear's not. So, you prepare for it. You study up on it. When Marines go into the Marine Corps, everybody kind of jokes around about why is it a brotherhood? Why do the Marines do what they do? We train. We go to boot camp. They break you physically down completely to basically lose all your bad habits. They don't want you shooting from the hip of your daddy's shotgun. Okay, why though? Because when you go out and learn to hunt, you're just taught that, just shoot and it'll hit. That's not how it is. They teach to break you down. They have unit cohesions to get in and out quietly so you never have to shoot if you don't have to. They teach you to overcome a mission no matter what the objective is, that you overcome any obstacle in your way, because guess what? Just because the mission's there They don't know everything going on during that mission. They don't know what you have to adapt to and what you have to overcome to. They don't know how much ammunition, how much food you need. All they know is you have to get the mission done. So in boot camp and in training, they teach you all different scenarios so that you start using your mind, start using your brain, start using your head, start using the people around you to problem solve in life. So then when the day comes where you have to overcome a mission, you get in and get out quietly with no one seeing you. See, everybody thinks that war and battles are loud. They're not. The best missions go according to plan by getting in and out of that mission without anybody knowing you're even there, without taking any lives. It's basically get to overcome the objective, get in, get out, and get done. You know, a lot of times people don't know the Marine Corps is sitting there watching over the Albanian and Serbs so they don't kill each other. Not because we're sitting there trying to do harm to anybody. Our job is to have at least collateral damage as possible. Everybody thinks that all we do is blow things up. That's not true. We're taught to use our heads. We're taught leadership. Leaders go in with the team first. Leaders eat last. What does that mean? That is going to eat before me. Why? Because they come first. However, I'm also going to make sure anytime I go in anywhere, I'm going to be the first one in so that they know how, if for some reason I get shot, for some reason something happens to me, they know that there's a problem and they need to adapt to it. But I hope I taught them well enough to know they have to change the strategy and not just one person keeps going in and the next person goes down. Back to reality. Write a resume before you turn in a bland application. Talk with your supervisors. Find out what you can do to get ahead. Don't like the money you're making? Find another job or opportunity. Learn it. Okay? I know a lot of truck drivers, they think that grass is always greener on the other side. The problem is, now next thing you know, they're getting paid less and where they're at before because why? Somebody convinced them that, oh, if you quit this job and go to, guess what? You start all over again. Is it greener on the other side? No. Dave Savola used to say, go to the end zones. Set your priority on the end zone. You know why? Because everybody is in the middle. Everybody is on the 50-yard line. Everybody's right there. So why do you want to be like everybody else? I'd rather be in the end zone. I'd rather do touchdowns. I'd rather be that cow with his head stuck in the gate going to the grass on the other side because all the other cattle ate that grass. But you know what? We can't think outside of everybody being around us. But when we start thinking for ourselves and getting away from all the ideas that everybody else puts into our heads, and we start becoming coachable to people that have gone and done that, and you look around and nobody else is doing it, but they want more for us. Brian Carruthers, Rich Ellerman, mentors in my life, they don't want me to get to their level. You know why? They want me to get past their levels. They want me to do better than what they did. My teachers in school don't want me to make it to their level. They want me to do more. Our parents don't want us to be, right here. They want us to do more. Don't look at your heroes, the Michael Jordans of the world. Don't look at the football players, basketball players like, oh, I can be just like them. I don't want to be like them. I want to do more. I want to be better. Not because I don't like them, because they inspired me to do more. I don't want to just start a new business. I want a business that does more than everybody else. I want to do something that makes people's lives better than everybody else. I don't want to just go in and win like they do and say these soccer players. I want to win. I want to be faster. I want to be stronger. I want to be better. Because the people before me taught me that I can do that. And when I do that, that means somebody else is looking at me trying to get better. I don't want to teach my teams that I have all over the United States just to be like me. I want to teach them that they can do more with what they have. I want to teach them they can do better than what they have. That's what motivates people. If you sit there in the box and you look at the drama and you turn on the soap operas every day and you sit down and be like, and you do nothing, you let the world pass you by on a TV screen or on a computer screen, then what good are you doing? You got to get motivated. You got to get energized. You got to do something that you believe in. Right now, I got one of my friends, his son's getting ready to go in the Marine Corps. I flat out told his mom today, I know you don't understand the Marine Corps, but what you got to do, since he's leaving on January 28th, what you've got to do is every day you need to get him out of bed and you need to make sure he's running every day. Well, why? So he has an advantage when he gets to the Marine Corps, when he gets in the basic training, so that he can do more, so that he can concentrate on the knowledge and everything else and not have to worry about the physical part. So that by the time he gets over there, he's already living a Marine Corps life, which is meaning excel in everything you do. Make sure you're doing more than the next person. Make sure you're listening to those that are teaching you and aspire to be more, to do more, to be able to overcome objectives by listening to what everybody else has to say and taking your own ideas and finding the path out in the safest manner. She agreed. You see, life is not about trying to be like everybody else. It's about finding a way to do more so you can inspire more. It's about being kind, helping an old lady across the street, you know? When we get older, we shrink a little bit. When we're younger, we get taller. It's about knowing who we are inside and out. And every day, don't be like the people out here that no longer can tell us where to go, who to be, what to be like. Instead, do more. They wanted more for the United States out here at the Veterans Home. They wanted to be more. And they were. Now they want you to pass them. They want you to do more. Do you think that somebody wants to stay on top forever? No, because guess what? Their memory lives on if people are inspired to do more than them, and then they're going to tell you. Like I tell you what, when I become, my teams grow bigger than Brian Carruthers or Grant Cardone's or Rich Ellerman's, and I get up there, you know who I'm going to give the credit to? I'm going to give the credit to them. You know why? Because they believed in me. And their name will live on forever through me. And my name will live on forever through the next people that I train to do more, to do better. Okay? It's not about who you can kick down. It's about who you pull up. It's about who you get around. And instead of being like, you know, you hear about it, the stories from churches, all, doesn't matter what kind of church or anything else, or the Bible or anything else. You know, take for instance, the beggar on the road. All these people, coming one after another, did everything in their power to step over, to go around, but they never once helped them up. So why should they get anything in life? They never once reached down and said, hey, here, have a couple nickels. Here, let me help you up. How can I help you? Let me teach you how to fish so you can eat for a lifetime. But that fisherman, what they forget to tell you, that we just taught to fish for a lifetime, is now the teacher. And that teacher gets to teach the next one. It's not about teaching you to eat for a lifetime. It's about teaching you to be more than who you are today. I can go eat a fish. I can go to McDonald's, but I don't know how to flip them. That's kind of a lie because I worked at McDonald's a long time ago. I can teach you how to swim, but I'd rather teach you how to swim so well that you want to go out and teach your kids how to swim. And they're going to be like, man, Dad taught me how to swim. Mom taught me how to swim. Man, this guy told me when I went in the Marine Corps, I better go run every day. And man, he was right. I'm really glad I went and run every day because now I feel good about myself. When I got here, I ran and ran and ran and ran. And guess what? I outran everybody. They're still my team. They still love me. Now I can teach somebody else how to keep going and how to push them and push them. I'll push you so hard that you're going to have blood, sweat, and tears, but I promise you, I'm not going to leave you behind unless you give up on yourself. That's what life's about. Life's about taking the ordinary and becoming extraordinary. Taking what's little things in life mean more than the big things in life. I would rather grow a rose in my own garden with my own hands, pick it, and give it to somebody I love, than go and buy a rose and give it to them. How much more do you think that means to somebody? Because they know that I worked on it. So when I'm at this new job and I knew I worked for that position and I worked hard for that position, now all the people that are working for me, now I have to teach them. And you know what? They respect me because they know how hard I worked to get there. They know what I did to get there, as long as I did it the right way and didn't step on anybody. Chain of command in the military is the same way. You know, you don't move ahead of anybody by stepping on their toes or belittling them. You get ahead by your performance, by your attitude, by your willingness to do what others will not do. If you're not willing to do it, but you get mad at somebody that it is, then you have to relook at your life. If they are willing to submit application after application after application, if they're willing to go to college or take the extra courses or read the extra books, and you're not, but you get mad at them for getting ahead, then you need to reevaluate your life. You think I tell you and tell people out there to read 11 good pages of a book a day because, the books are great. No, I tell you because it's going to influence you. It's going to build you. It's going to educate you. It's going to move you to a whole new area of your life that you never knew possible. All because you read 11 good pages of a book. Jim Rohn taught everybody, look, you can excel. Zig Ziglar always said, if you help enough people get what they want, they'll help you get what you want. And that's true. So every day, go out there. Let the dead lie. Go visit them and tell them thank you. So it motivates you to say, like, you know what, they want me to do more. I can do more. These men and women at the veterans home that are buried in the ground, no matter how they died, wanted one thing for each and every one of us. They wanted us to do more than them. They wanted us to be better than them. We're not horse and buggy anymore. We're cars. We're a combustible engine. We're getting into the electric car realm. That's awesome because it's making our society better. Okay? They want our governments to constantly argue with each other because it brings new ideas and it brings everybody to the field where eventually you have to agree in the middle and we push forward. You can't push forward without people coming up with ideas, without people, believing passionately in something. We didn't end slavery because, oh, let's just end it. We ended it because people believed strongly that it was wrong, and it was. But you had to have two sides arguing over it to find out that, wow, this is really wrong. But we wouldn't know that. Today we look at it like, that's really wrong. But back in the day, that's how they believed. It's wrong. Women having the right to vote. Look where we're at today. We need to start taking those new ideas and teaching our children. Get out there. Learn every day. Do your best every day. Get out there and be more. If you want a new job, if you want a new adventure, then go get it. Stop wishing and go out and make it happen. How do you do that? Find a way. Call somebody like me. I'll give you all the ideas in the world. Call somebody like my mentors. They'll give you all the ideas in the world. I'll help you if you want to come into what I do. I'll help you get your resumes written if you want to go somewhere else. I'll teach you how to go to the library and do research if you forgot what a library is. How many people even know what a card catalog is anymore? Not everything is bad. Get motivated. Get educated. Get your butt off the couch and go out and do it for yourself, for your kids. Love them. Hug them. I teach my daughter horseback riding. I didn't have the funds at first because I had to find a way of making it happen. And I did because I thought it'd be great for her. And it is. She goes to dance. She does all that. And I found a way. If you want it to happen, you'll find a way. And it has nothing to do with how much money somebody has. It has to do with finding a way to make things happen in order to move forward. If I were to lose both my legs today and go into the hospital and everything else, I'm not going to give up on life. I'm going to find robot legs, or I'm going to go out there and my arms are going to get stronger. Look at all the people throughout history that had different problems, but they overcame them. Yet we complain when we get a splinter. We complain of a head cold. We complain because we didn't get our coffee in the morning. We complain because, oh, woe is me. Look how bad life is. Okay, now how about you go back and look, we used to have to use the toilets outside by the barn somewhere. Everybody, not just one person. Houses used to never have carpet somewhere. Our lives are better today than they've ever been. We have food in stores. We have gas in our cars. But we want to complain. Why? My mom was right. We went on vacations everywhere to see who we are. My mom and dad were right. They took us on drives to see the different homes and the houses, but also to take us down different paths to show us we should never just go one path. We should never just have one idea. They got us around people in church to teach us that color, sex don't matter. What matters is we can love each other for who we are and believe in each other and pull each other up and lift each other and put it on their shoulders. My mom will never see what I am today. But I tell you what, she let me stand on her shoulders so that when I was young, I could see what I could become someday. She may have not saw it, but my mom did. And I stood on her shoulders to see what I could become someday. That's what everybody out here at the Veterans Home wants you to do. They want you to stand on their shoulders, not because they're going to give it to you, but so you can see where your paths are going to go. To stand on their shoulders so you can see farther than they ever did. We stand on the backs and shoulders of giants to see where our paths are going to lead. And one day people are going to stand on our shoulders so we can show them where they need to go. We're all going in the same direction forward. This has been my 30 minutes, everybody. I just want each and every one of you to know that you matter. You're important. I want you to know that teachers, doctors, police officers, truck drivers, firefighters, moms and dads, our grandparents, they're heroes. Trash collectors are heroes. And to never belittle anybody for the job they do, because I tell you what, they love what they do and they can always inspire themselves to do more. Just because it's not something that you want to do, but maybe they can actually support you in the things that you want to do, whether they believe in them or even know about them, they can still support you in going forward. Always move forward. Where I'm at today is nothing but a bunch of hollow graves, waiting on each one of us to jump in and say, I'm done. But that's not how these people out here wanted us to be. They want us to stand on their shoulders so we can see into the future. They want us to get better educated. They want us to go to vocational schools and to read books and to become better than we are right now. And the only way to do that, the only way to inspire your kids is to keep pushing forward. Get your butt out of your depression stage. Get your head out of your butt. Man, I can't even talk today. Do more, be more, live more. Care, give hugs, shake hands. Stop lying, stop accusing each other of stuff. Go out there and get away from the people that are negative and get around people that support your ideas and support who you are, and get around the same thinking people. They will love you and respect you for it. If you can do that, you will be able to move ahead. Thank you for your time today, everybody. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your thoughts. Thank you for letting me stand on your shoulders when I needed to stay ahead. And everybody out here that's dead and in the ground, thank you for making my life better today than what you had it when you were around. That's what's important, is that we continue to keep moving forward and get off the couches, turn the soap operas off, turn the negativity off, use social media platforms as a positive booster for people that need it. Teach our kids to ride horses again. Teach them that they don't have to worry about gangs shooting you in Chicago and Detroit and everything like that. Teach them love. Teach them that if they find a way, they'll be able to do it, but they've got to find a way. It's not going to be given. Nothing is given. If it's given, then people don't appreciate it. And I'm going to end with the one last thing. Look at it like this. When you go out and you cut grass for 2 hours, you're in $20. You got $20 because you were cutting grass. Now Grandma gives you $20 and a birthday card. Thanks, Grandma. You'll go out and blow that $20 Grandma gave you on anything you want, right? Both 20s are the exact same. Both 20s, they're $20 bills. But it's funny because the 20 that you spent 2 hours earning compared to the $20 that was given to you, the $20 that was just given to you, you're going to go blow on anything you want. Doesn't even matter. Because it was only given to you through love, and it's like, oh, thanks. All right, $20, yay. Gonna go blow that on some ice cream and some Matchbox cars and whatever else. However, somebody comes up to you and says, hey man, can I get $20 from you? You're gonna put that in your pocket. And you're gonna be like, no, I earned that 20. Well, I just like, well, yeah, Grandma gave me that, that's fine. What about the, it's funny, you take the 20 you earned, and it's more important to you than the 20 that was given. Think about that. Every time somebody just gives you something willy-nilly, does something for free, we take it for granted. But when we earn it, we go after it, we read the books, we get the job, we care about it. If it's just given to us and it doesn't mean anything, we don't care. Still same 20, still same job. But if I fought for it, worked for it, earned it, why do you think so many veterans care about their freedom so much? Because we see other countries when we're over there and them not having freedoms or freedom to live. So every day you need to earn it. Every day earn it. If it's given to you, you already know it's not going to mean anything. But if you earn it, that's all I ask. All right, everybody, I've taken up enough of your time. God bless each and every one of you, no matter what your religion, race, creed, culture, sex is. You all matter. You're all important, and I'll see you all soon. And if you ever need somebody to uplift you, you ever need somebody to give you a little push in the right direction, you ever need somebody to run by you while you're running a marathon, I'll run by you. Then I'm going to run up ahead of you and get to the next person. The problem is, I'm going to keep running. And when you stop, I'm still going to be running. But if you want me to, I'll help pull you. I'll help stand by you. I'll help keep moving you forward. One way or the other, we're going to cross that finish line. Got it? All right. That being said, see you later, everybody. Love you. You guys are great. If I can figure this thing out.